And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a little jawing while he's at it. The Grizzlies rookie said, "I just play with the same chip every game," adding it's nothing personal. "I'm just having fun," he said. "My teammates and the coaches allow me to go out there, play freely, and do what I do." Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Trae Young.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Iguodala out there with Anthony. And it's Young. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Heinsohn is out there with Hill. Then it's Thompson, and it's Murphy in at the point guard. You know, at this point of the year, what's the main thing Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
What's that?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now, here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. Here's Heinsohn. Thompson passes to Heinsohn. To the inside, Murphy goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Young. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Iguodala with the bucket.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Outside Hill. Here's Heinsohn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. Off target at the rim.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Passes it to Hill. Fires for three. Atlanta with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. You look at the Thunder. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I think for the Hawks, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Shoots it. And that one goes long.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young taking his time here. 4 on the shot clock. Over Murphy. Young, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Shaq passes to Heinsohn. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Releases from 15, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Good work there as it goes.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Young outside. Anthony uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Murphy. O'Neal inside. Jackson on him. Yep, that one goes in there. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here is Young. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Thompson outside. The pass to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Heinsohn. Oklahoma City trailing. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Right wing. Young against Murphy. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Murphy's got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Anthony with the bucket.
Melo buries these kind of shots all the time. It seems like there's not a difficult shot in Melo's handbook.
Murphy passes to Heinsohn. And Hill has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. Andre Iguodala, number 1. J.J. Redick is 2nd.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Shots good by Anthony.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Thunder trailing by 4. Now, here is Murphy. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Iguodala, the pass to Carmelo, and it's good. 2 points. 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Heinsohn. Fires from deep. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Thunder. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Marber. 9 points last game out. Kicks to Russell. Passes it to Marber. Walker against Bogdanovich. Shot's good by Walker.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Chioza. 9 points last game out. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Headshot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Chioza. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Morant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Marber. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Pull-up jumper. Was shot by Redick, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they get...
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Shaq. And it's Jokic missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink. They
double him with Jokic. O'Neal passes to Marber. Shot from 16. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Chioza passes to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Posey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Marbury. Pulls from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Marbury's got his third basket of the night right there. And the pass to Jokic. Here's Chioza. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses in close. Walker finds Russell. Here's Marbury. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Ready by Bogdanovich. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Chioza. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Jokic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Marbury. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off. And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Guerin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Thunder trailing by 7. You've got Morant. Russell is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Walker in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Posey, guarded by Morant. Here's Guerin. Drains it from 17 feet out. Guerin's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Atlanta.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Here's Shaq. Doesn't go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. And it's Marbury missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 9. Walker the pass to Heinsohn. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Heinsohn's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Anthony. And the Hawks lead by 9. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Russell. Walker against Jackson. Walker in the post. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Hawks. And that one falls for Walker. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played together.
So a moment now to see the story for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Doncic finds Jackson. Back to Doncic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Pass to Heinsohn. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Murphy passes to Walker. It's good. Walker's got 11 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Doncic with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Passes it to Murphy. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's back to Hill. Here's Walker. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
A floater. Here's Murphy. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Murphy with the steal. Morant looking around. Pass to Murphy. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Thompson, he's checked in for Morant. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Thunder trailing by 11. And here's Murphy. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Walker. Here's Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Heinsohn score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Young from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Murphy passes to Heinsohn. And there's another one for the Thunder.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Young. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Heinsohn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Chioza's checked in. He hits both from the strike. The Hawks leading by 6. Anthony down low. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now Murphy. He has 6. Here's Hill. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
As much as we talk about Trae Young and then mention Steph Curry in the same breath, I think Trae wants to carve out his own path. We know he's a dynamic shooter, can set the table offensively. Now it's about learning the nuances of being a leader of a franchise.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
To the paint, here's Heinsohn. And the rejection by Jackson. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from O'Neal. Murphy against Young. Pass to Anthony. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. So it's the Thunder now. Now here is Murphy. 6 points for him. Drops one in from the wing. Murphy's got 8 points. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. That one goes. Counted. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Here's Murphy. Rebound Atlanta. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chalk up 2 there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Thunder shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Thompson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Jeff.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Ball's knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Here's Chiota. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Hawks leading by 10. Lobs it up for Anthony. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Atlanta making some changes. Jokic is checked in, and James Posey subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Now the pass to Marbury. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Marbury's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The Hawks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw good from Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
And stolen by Posey. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Jokic. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo. and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 14. Thompson outside to the right side. Here's Marbury. Tries again, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Posey's got 5 points so far. And Jokic likes physical play. Trent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
The offensive rebound goes back up. Jokic kicks to Posey. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 7.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Marbury. 9 points in the game so far. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Count that bucket.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire, and the defense better be aware of it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marbury. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Anthony against Russell. Anthony with it. Over Russell. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young is out there with Doncic. Then it's Anthony, and there's Iguodala. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Anthony down low. Thunder trailing by 17. The drive by Hill. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Iguodala against Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Young passes to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Murphy. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Thompson.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there.
Back to Iguodala. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Through with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Well, he fights through some aggressive defense, Iguodala, using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Feeds it to Hill, and Hill throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Anthony, the pass to Young, and the shot is good. And that's 12 points for Trae Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Passes to Heinsohn. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. O'Neal misses. The Hawks leading by 16. Young outside. To the inside. The shot by Anthony, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Nice shot by Thompson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The feed to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And the basket by Murphy. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Iguodala outside. Jackson against O'Neal. Anthony down low.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there. Gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
Thunder trailing by 16. Here's Murphy. And the rejection by Jackson. Doncic bounce pass. And it's Iguodala missing. Thunder have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Shaq dishing to Murphy. Thompson in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Walker's checked in for Heinsohn. Atlanta leading by 15. Guerin passes to Reddick. Doncic outside. Over Thompson. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Shaq. Baseline J on the way. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Doncic passes to Guerin. Iguodala. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Iguodala's got 11 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Jackson against O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Atlanta leading by 15. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Jackson trying to break free. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 13.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Hill. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside, Redick.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Atlanta calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Jokic is checked in, and James Posey subbed in for Andre Iguodala. The Hawks leading by 13. Guerin passes to Redick. Posey with it. Here's Guerin. 9 points in the game so far, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Jokic. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The Hawks shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And here's Bogdanovich. 11 points in the game. Here's Guerin. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to Redick. Bogdanovich passes to Guerin. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Morant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Redick passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Guerin. Shot from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Guerin's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The pass to Russell. Shaq against Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Shaq. 18 points for him.
Now, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Redick passes to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Inside, here's Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Guerin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Atlanta making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Here's Marbury. 13 points in the game. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And the shot goes in. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Walker kicks to Morant. Here's Shaq. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Doncic. Here we go. That shot off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 13. Count it.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young dishes to Reddick. Pass to Jackson. Young outside. High post shot. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Young. Anthony's got 34.
When Melo operating in the mid-range, he does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
And it's Marbury missing. Atlanta leading by 13. Baseline jumper. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 36.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Down low, here's Marbury. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside, Reddick. The Hawks working the ball around. Anthony up on top. Shoots over Walker. The shot by Anthony, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Marbury. Good defensive work there by Young. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Here's Marbury. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 19 points in the game. Here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks leading by 13. Heinsohn is out there with Russell. Then it's Morant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Marbury in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Here's Heinsohn. Now Shaq. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Doncic, here we go. Nice D from Russell.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Morant passes to Marbury. O'Neal with it. Guarded by Jackson. They get it again. Second chance shot. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Feeds it to Doncic. The shot from the low post is good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Russell passes to Marbury. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Back to Russell. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And good that time. Anthony's got 38 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic against Morant. Good on the shot.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Doncic against Morant. Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Morant passes to Marbury. Doncic with the steal. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Passes it to Heinsohn. To the paint. Shaq against Jackson. O'Neal misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Murphy kicks to Hill. Pass to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shaq's got 24.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Young passes to Doncic. Anthony with it. Young outside. Hill against Iguodala. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Doncic, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. Now, here is Murphy. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Young dishes to Doncic. Iguodala outside. Back to Doncic. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Outside Hill. This one for 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Doncic passes to Jackson. It's stolen by Hill. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Young passes to Iguodala. To the middle, here's Anthony. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 44 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young against Murphy. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Heinsohn. With the teardrop and the basket by Murphy.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Anthony down low. Pass to Doncic. Anthony trying to get open. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Iguodala.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Hill with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Murphy. Launches it. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it to go. Shaq's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And there's the pass to Murphy. Back to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Deep 2 from Hill. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta leading by 18. On the wing, Doncic. Anthony doesn't go for him. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Thunder shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Hill has the open look. Traps in the tray.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Anthony, the pass to Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. The dish to Murphy. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Not sure that you can be more explosive than Thompson's been here tonight. He's got it in his head that he's going to score every time down the floor.
Here's Anthony. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murphy against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Thompson. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Hill. Softly drops in the floater. Hill's got 11 in the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Young. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Anthony with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Iguodala with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
So here's Murphy. Passes it to O'Neal. Crafty move. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Marbury. Hill deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Carmelo Anthony.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the pass to Nance. To the wing on the left. Here's O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. O'Neal's got 34.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And here's Jokic. Fades back. Here's Odom. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Nance against Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Here's Odom. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David.